Hi everyone, it's Christine. So it's 7:16. 16 is my favorite number because sweet 16. Anyway, so today I am going to sew darts and I'm going to use two contrasting fabrics, this one and this one here. So I already have with me my cutout, and this is my front piece, and where's my back piece? Oh, let me get my back piece. There you go. That's my back piece. So I've already done this, and I am going to start. This is going to be really fun. So when you do this, so this is, I have a couple of companies, and I have my main company, C21H3002 LLC, and this is kind of for that and everything else. So I wanted to show, how to make these, because one day maybe you'll work for me. All right, so this right here I'll show you is what we call the salvage edge. Ooh. This is a salvage edge. Both sides have a salvage edge. It's just that this side I cut already. So I sewed it onto something else for another project. So what I'm going to do is I've already ironed this piece so it's nice and straight. I've actually washed it too, and it smells amazing. So right now, what I'm going to do is I am going to put my front piece on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut around this front piece. Let me get my scissor. Where did I get my scissor? Two other ones. All right. So I'm going to just cut around this pattern I have here. Make sure I round the corners, make sure I do it right. This is a French curve. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to cut out this design that I have here. It's going to be really cute. I'm really excited to do this. It's the first time I've done this, so really, really excited. If I make any mistakes, that's just genuine viewership broadcasting. I shouldn't do this. So I'm going to put this straight on here, and so I can cut it straight. Make sure my hand's there. Hold on to it. My hands are a little shaky. Maybe I drank too much coffee, so I'm going to make a little prayer. Let me just read a little bit. All right, this just came, and you guys know my position. I really support Joe Biden. I really support what he's doing for this country, and I really support his ideology, and I support that he supports science. And this is something that I just found. You guys saw me, I just found it, and this is really great for what the time is. It says, Proverbs 28:16, a ruler who lacks understanding is a cruel oppressor, but one who hates unjust gain will enjoy a long life. The one who hates unjust gain will enjoy a long life. I gotta put a bookmark in that.
To celebrate State Farm's surprisingly great rates, we gave you some surprisingly great rates. This is State Farm. Prices made just for you. That's what I said now. Prices that surprise you. Just go ahead now. Keep that money in your pockets. Have some brand now. Save up. Never want that back go rocket. Just do it cool now. Money with you. State Farm is there.
Okay, so I cut this out. So this is going to go on top. If you guys remember what I did last time, I don't have a dress form yet, so I need to get one.
Meditate and focus.
But I put this on my little thing. It's a heart right here, okay? It's like a little heart right there, okay? So I'm going to have two contrasting colors. It's going to be really cool. So I have to label this. This is the center front neck. I'm going to just label this. I should show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm going to label this as well. Okay, so I've cut out my pieces. What I'm going to do is I have to put it here. All right, I got these magnets, so I'm going to use them. Okay. So what I'm going to do, actually, before I even do that, is I'm going to cut this accordingly. So I'm going to lay it down here. Make sure I have enough. I don't want to waste any fabric either, because that's not good if you're doing production and you have fabric that's $25, $50. Gotta make a habit. That's good. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this so that with this is really great because this fabric took a slit. Rip. This is rayon. Okay, so last time I said use whatever you can, and so this time I actually have magnets. So just put them on the corners. Be right back. I have chalk, so I'm going to use that, I think. All right, I give up. I can't find my chalk, so I don't want to keep you guys waiting. So let me show you how I put this. So I put that on there. You see it? And if I use pencil on here, I can't see it. It's too dark, right? So I have chalk, but I don't have it here, so I can't find it. And so I'm just going to be very, very careful when I cut this. Very careful. So if you think about any imperfections when you sew, and remember I told you guys about sewing up to that line, the measurement that they already have. As long as you round the corner correctly, you won't get any like points in the sewing. So it'll look really nice. Okay, so I actually have to do it this way because of my table. Actually, I'm gonna drop a couple pins in there. You know, it's just, you have to be careful when you do the pins. Just make sure that it doesn't pucker up or anything like that. It's just, I want it to be nice and perfect. Okay. Make sure they don't pucker. Okay, so, let's see. Very careful. These magnets are sticking to my freaking scissor. I did a boo-boo. I was supposed to cut on the fold, and I'll show you what I did. I cut in between the two layers. So you can do this. Let me show you. If you want a zipper like this one, this right here, I have a zipper down the front of mine. If you want to do two with a zipper in the front, it'll actually be like this, right? So it'll look like this, and then I'll have a zipper in the front.
Now a game of commercial chicken.
Right. But you have to have seam allowance here. See? So there's two ways that you can do this design. This one, the one I'm going to do, so it's going to be one piece. I wanted to show you this one. Make sure you do seam allowance when you do this, so you can have a zipper in the front. Okay? So let me show you the other way.
Save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates.
For the Ninja Foodi pressure cooker, it means that it's the first to combine the convenience of pressure cooking with the delicious crisp of air frying, all in one pot. So no matter what you
Down on
make,
the
your
side.
meals are crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside.
So for the steak,
for an easy, no
this
fail
one.
meal every single time. The Ninja Foodi pressure
Okay.
cooker. The
So I know
original
which
pressure
sides
cooker
are my
crisps.
salvages,
Just
so
add Ninja Foodi
put
pressure
the
cooker to my
salvage
cart.
together. So this is a sometimes when you iron and you iron the string behind it, it leaves the iron mark in there. See? But when you iron it again, it should come out. So it gives, it's fine. Just some things to know that I should point out. So this one, I'm actually going to do one piece and then have the two connecting contrasting on the sides instead of having a zipper in the middle. So let me do this on the fold. So I don't like these magnets that I used. It went and it magnetized itself to my scissor, which is magnet 2. So I'm just going to drop a very, very minimal pins just to make sure it doesn't pucker up both sides or anything like that. All right. Let me make sure I use enough fabric. I'm going to fold it up really close because I don't want, like I said, waste fabric. And I'm seeing that I'm wasting a lot of fabric. So to fold it, so you can actually fold it, like you don't have to fold it half. If you need just a bit of it, you fold it from one side over like that. That's how you do it. Okay, make sure that's nice. I don't like the way I ironed it on this side just because that piece looks so weird to me. So I'm just going to do it on the cleaner side. It's just because, this thread, I should have cut it out or threw it away before I ironed it. And it makes it look so weird. But anywho, you live and you learn. Live and you learn. It's called wisdom or knowledge. Interchangeable. There we go. See, that's fine. That's not the salvage edge. You're going to cut that and it's going to be sewn. So I have all this extra here, and this is round, so you can just cut it there and rip. And it gives you right on the seam. All right, I think I'm ready to cut. Magnets got caught. Ooh. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to also mark your notches. So thinking, I'll be right back. Yes, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my all, like, oh yeah, all. I got my all. So, let me do this first. I'm gonna mark my notches. This is a notch right here. Okay. And then this is pointy, so we don't need a notch there. And then right here is my punch hole. This thing goes really far in. I mean, not too far, but let's see. You want to poke yourself. And then that's my front one where the neck is. And I'm going to do my other one. So I actually have to get more fabric for this. I'll be right back. Alrighty. It's so wrinkly. You see it? How wrinkly it is? It's not good. So we need to iron it. Oh. This is for my fashion class. But this boils over to my business, which I would love to employ people. Show them how things are done. We gotta sell first, right? Okay. I don't want to bore you with my ironing. I'm going to just do a little bit. I only need a little piece for the shoulder back. So I'm going to take this and put it away. So I'm gonna take a little snip and pull right on that green line. Make sure you stretch that out. Not too many pins now. I like doing it at the end so I get that end piece nice and steady.
Inspired by State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
It's so cheap. Yeah, got a great rate on the down low. Let's take it your average Joe.
Like a big moment, State Farm's there.
Nintendo Switch is the perfect way for me to relax. Nintendo Switch is instant fun that can go anywhere. Nintendo Switch lets me show everyone who's boss. Nintendo Switch is my way to play. Games and systems sold separately.
Thinking. Notches. Oh, that control. All right, so we are good. Let me look at it again. white. So now that we have all of our patterns, well, I have my front piece cut out. I need my back piece. I'll do that in a little bit. I have my front piece cut out. So I'm going to bring over my sewing machine and then we're going to get started. Fun, fun. I'm going to bring my awl back, my scissor back because I don't want to lose those things. All right. I am going to put this away. And then I'm going to get black thread. I'm going to get darker thread for this because I have white thread on here right now. I'll be right back. So I have white bobbin and white thread. I have to change it to black bobbin thread and black thread at the top. So what I want to do is I want to put this needle up, right? Well, you can do two things. You can pull it through. Well, I guess I already pulled it through. You can pull it through the top here and pull it, or you can just cut it. Okay? Hi. Yeah. Gong dang. Wifey. Okay. I love you too. Bye. Okay, so it looks like I have blue thread on a bobbin already. You see that? I can do two things. I can do two things. I can change this out, or I can use this blue thread on the bottom, and it'll match the color of the fabric. I think I'll do that. Have the blue thread match on the bottom, the color of the fabric on top. Okay. And then I have my black thread that I need to put in here. Okay, so before I do that, I'm going to close this so I don't lose it. And thread goes this way. Okay. Does it have enough? Let's try it. Oops. What's going on? Why is this on? To put the cap on. What is this thing doing? What's going on? Maybe it doesn't like the weight of this. Let's see. What is going on, dear? This is sad if it's not working. All right, I don't know what's wrong with my machine. Did someone put something on me, a hex? Don't do it, please. God's on my side. Let me see if I can try something. Great. So, I had to do it another way, but that's fine. I'll figure it out. Okay. Oops. So let me actually take this white out because I don't want the white in there. I want the blue. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to sew the two pieces together, okay? With darts. So this is just the front, okay? Look at this. So I'm going to have to take this out. And I'm going to take this one out first. I'm going to again make sure I have my punch holes and my seam allowances. Okay. It's the front. Be like a little heart. And this is the back. I'm going to take one side off first. And then I'm going to do the other. Be careful because you can't do that with all pins, okay? Some pins are longer than others. Okay, so we're going to take the top piece, right? It's like that. And the bottom piece is like this, okay? So what I'm going to do is I actually created a seam allowance. It's really interesting. So I created a seam allowance here, and I'm just going to kind of dart over that seam allowance, come off of it to create a dart look, and then maybe go on it and then kind of curve up. So let's see how that works, okay? See how that works. It's my first time. It's going to be fun. Alrighty. Okay. So I'm actually going to pin my stuff together so that it doesn't move. Okay. So I created seam allowances for this dart. So it's going to be sewn in a 1/2 inch, okay? Okay, I'm gonna get a little closer. And then back stitch, forward stitch. Okay, and this is a dart. So what we want to do is you want it to have a diagonal, okay? Make sure you know where the dart hole is, and you want to go off 1/2 inch above that. Okay, so we're approaching that hole. You want to go 1/2 inch above it and walk it. And back stitch. Looks really great, see? And then, so if this happens where it goes over one edge, just cut it off. Okay. And then looking at the other one that I had with the muslin, it looks like it's like kind of like a straight. So I'm just gonna sew it as if it was the fabric itself. Let's see how that looks. Okay. And this is all for me. This is all trial and error right now anyway. So keep in mind. Actually, let me sew the darts first. Maybe that would be better for me to sew the darts first.